Okay, the UFC just released a full 14-fight card for UFC 318, and I will say it's a lot better than I was expecting from what was shown on UFC 317. If you remember back at UFC 317, they teased the UFC 318 card, and they had a Taba Gautier versus Robert Valentin as the featured bout on the pay-per-view, and I about lost my mind. Back to the full UFC 318 card, we now have Holland and Rodriguez as the featured bout. Costa and Kopylov got moved to the co-main. Ige and Pitbull is an underrated fight, is a decent second fight. I still don't like the Johnson versus Zellhuber fight as the opener for the pay-per-view, but the prelims got a lot better with Prado getting added, and Vinicius Oliveira versus Kyler Phillips is an elite bantamweight matchup to break into the top 10. Vettori versus Allen is a ranked fight, but it's Marvin Vettori and Brendan Allen. You don't really want to see that on a pay-per-view main card. You know the main event's going to deliver. It's Max Holloway and Dustin Poirier. It's going to be a car crash in the middle for 5 rounds, so we're not worried about that. It's going to be an elite main event, even though it's not for a title. When you go down to the early prelims, there's not much name value, but these are all just going to be straight wars. We have a couple debuts and only one female fight in the early prelims. Ryan Spann versus Bretzi at heavyweight. It's just going to be a untechnical slobber knocker fight, and Crute versus Pragnell is probably going to be the same.